guys. Very good evening to all of you. It is a live session and it's been a long time. Again, I've almost done with my studio setup. सब कुछ फाइनल हो गया है, बस इंटरनेट कनेक्शन लगवाना है वहाँ पे. तो हाउस यू ऑल, कैसे हैं आप सभी? गुड टू सी यू बैक. गुड इवनिंग. I hope I'm quite visible. This is a session that will help me to we can talk and we can talk about a lot of other things. This is okay. Live session में अभी ये नए changes आए हैं. It's like this. Great. Is it creating some kind of disturbance? How's you all? किस तरह से पढ़ाई चल रही है आप सबकी? और tell me your questions, queries, concerns. I will be answering you. Waiting for your questions. Am I audible to you guys? Can you hear me? Having a live session after many days. YouTube has done some changes. I just noticed. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, now I know you can hear me. सीजी सेट के लिए ऑनलाइन क्लास स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं क्या? ऑनलाइन क्लास अलग से करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. सीजी सेट एंड नेट हैज सेम सिलेबस. सो वी आर गोइंग टू प्रिपेयर यू फॉर नेट एग्जाम ओनली. एंड इवन इफ देर इज सम सेपरेट स्टेट सिलेबस, द बेस्ट थिंग इज यू प्रिपेयर फॉर नेट. इफ यू प्रिपेयर फॉर नेट, एवरीथिंग विल बी डन. छत्तीसगढ़ सेट में जो मैं नेट में आपको पढ़ाऊंगा उससे बाहर कुछ नहीं आएगा. सो इफ यू आर ऑलरेडी माई नेट स्टूडेंट, नो नीड टू रीड एनीथिंग. Question by Amitesh Banerjee. How to approach to latest literary theories? If you're in my online batch, I will teach you, don't worry. If not, then just go through PYQs, find out some new names and go for that. Like Gestalt theory देख लो, eco-criticism की theory क्या है, graphic studies क्या है, इनको check कर लो. For CUET 2025, Narendra, we are going to start the batch, but hold on. We have to check the paper. I have got the reviews. Paper was very tough. But the good thing is that we prepared our students for net level, so they have done well. Hello Rajkamal Sharma, how are you? You are live with me for the first time. In fact, I also couldn't come live. Parvez Khan is asking a question that your lectures are enough or not? I don't know what to say. Just tell me, suppose I know that my lectures are not enough, then what will I do sitting here? I will give you more lectures. I will make them enough, right? It is my duty. या तो मुझे अच्छा पढ़ाना है, और अगर मैं अच्छा पढ़ाने में कहीं कमी है तो मैं पढ़ के पढ़ाऊंगा. This is my responsibility. This is my responsibility. Did you check Google Drive classes? There are so many Google Drive classes we have publicly uploaded. चौसर की सीरीज अपलोड की है. कल अमृता प्रीतम की लव स्टोरी आई विल बी पोस्टिंग. देन मेटाफिजिकल राइटर्स. धनेश्वर महापात्रा फर्स्ट टाइम विद मी. महापात्रास आर फ्रॉम ओडिशा. आई हैव मेनी स्टूडेंट्स इन माई ऑफलाइन बैच as well as in online batch. Don't deal with PYQs now. The time to deal with PYQs is once you are done with your main syllabus. If you are not done with your main syllabus, do not go for PYQs. Vandana Jha, you have asked me a very good question. How to remember chronology? See, it is not easy to remember things. You must find out some techniques, connect things, make connections, make relations. You can write down 5 to 7 dates. Sometimes I used to write on my hands and I used to revise it again and again. I used to go for morning walk. I would carry one paper, 10 to 15 dates, revision and walk. So you have to put efforts. If you think I will read it for one time and I will remember everything, then anybody would become an IAS. Try, put your efforts. Many of you are live here, but what happened? Why not likes? Great, 160 people are live, 160, and only 9 likes. I know I'm not having that energy. My dog is going through another operation. So once I'm done with the session, I'll go for that thing. How much time is required to deal with main syllabus? At least 5.5 months if you are studying 5 to 6 hours. अगर 5 से 6 घंटे आप पढ़ते हो तो 5.5 महीने मिनिमम चाहिए आपको यूजीसी नेट इंग्लिश का जो क्रक्स सिलेबस है, मेन सिलेबस, उसको प्रिपेयर करने का. और वो भी तब जब आपको एग्जैक्टली पता हो पढ़ना क्या है. When you exactly know what should you read. English literature, this is the problem. Problem क्या है English literature का? The biggest problem of UGC NET English literature is that students do not know the real syllabus. They don't know from where they will ask. I ask you a simple question. I'll ask you a very simple question. Many of you are, like 150-60 people are here. You're from different states. You're from different university. Let's count some names. How many writers you remember from Partition literature? Khushwant Singh, everybody knows. How many writers you remember from Partition literature? I taught Balachandra Rajan today. क्लास में मैंने बालचंद्र राजन पढ़ाया, द डॉग डांसर, चमन नेहल, आज़ादी. So these people who are getting the idea about these things. If you are willing to prepare syllabus, you must know. The problem is that they are teaching in the universities which is basic. You are studying in graduation and post graduation and these are basics. Suppose आपसे कोई question पूछ ले. Suppose they ask you a question that in partition literature everybody talks about partition and from Hindu side. Do we have any writer who has written about Muslims, lives of Muslims during partition? Just tell me the name if you remember. Chaman Nehal Azadi, but the one who deals with the lives of Muslims during partition, a writer who is dedicated to these things. Today I also taught a writer who deals with upper caste Indian women. Bapsi Sidhwa is not a perfect answer. Atiya Hussain, famous work Phoenix Fled, Sunlight in a Broken Column. Both of these books have been asked in exam. That's why you need guidance. Bapsi Sidhwa is also a writer, but not a writer directly dealing with only Muslim lives during partition. It is Atiya Hussain. Famous work Phoenix Fled, another famous work Sunlight in Broken Column. Write down those things. Manojit, you are asking me a question, sir. Literary theory कहाँ से शुरू करूँ? देखो दो चीज़ है. There are always two approaches. First one, if you are an independent student and I'm not guiding you directly there, then finish literary criticism first. Read T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot is called a bridge between criticism and theory. T.S. Eliot is in New Criticism also. New Criticism was called Lemon Squeezing by T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot is also studied in literary criticism. First, finish literary criticism, read T.S. Eliot, and when you read T.S. Eliot, the idea unification of sensibility, there you will find a connection in literary theory. So start with New Criticism, Practical Criticism, Formalism, and Stylistics. Once you're done with these things, then go for Russian Formalism, French Formalism, then Structuralism, Post-Structuralism, Deconstruction. Once you're done with these things, then Reader Response, New Historicism. And then there are some other theories. The theory of hermeneutics, the theory of phenomenological reduction. These kind of theories are there. The questions related to the inspirations, criticism by the writers, it's easy if you read each and every writer one by one. अगर आप सारे राइटर्स को डिटेल में पढ़ोगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि ये अटैक इस पे है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन माई क्लास I have prepared my students with War of Theatres. So War of Theatre was the result of Bishop's ban. Who are the writers who are writing in War of Theatres? Or the famous writers who wrote against the king, Eastward Ho. Then I also taught about the writer whose mother tried to kill him by giving him poison. तो political issues क्या हैं, political attacks क्या हैं, criticism क्या है, who has written Absalom, Achitophel and why. These things can be done when you have read things in an order. One of the problem that is faced by most of the student is that they do not know from where to read, how to start, or speed maintain नहीं करते. They do not maintain the speed. Sometimes you are reading one British writer, sometimes you are reading one literary criticism writer, sometimes you have started with T.S. Eliot directly. No, there is always a pattern to read. हमेशा एक पैटर्न होता है पढ़ने का, आपको उस पैटर्न को देखना पड़ेगा. You cannot go to Victorians if you have not done Elizabethans, Restorations, Augustines. परमजीत आपका क्वेश्चन है, मैं क्या जवाब दूं? परमजीत ने बड़ा प्यारा क्वेश्चन पूछा है, क्या सिलेबस जून तक कवर हो जाएगा? I have given toppers from my class, obviously. और जून तक खत्म नहीं होगा तो खत्म कर देंगे. I will come live. It is my duty. See, the world is full of people who promise and then get rid of it. So maybe you don't trust me, but yes, I have a habit of giving toppers. We give toppers. तो वो सिलेबस पूरा होगा तभी आएगा. Don't worry, you'll get everything. मिलेगा, टेंशन मत लो, सब आएगा. I know अभी थोड़ा लाइव सेशन कम हुआ है, but that doesn't mean कि आगे नहीं होगा. अप्रैल में जून पूरा है हमारे पास. I'm going to get up at 3 a.m. We will be studying together. I'll be preparing you. Take time. First, listen to the lectures and then prepare a rough idea in your brain. Then write down notes. तब खुद बनाओ. थोड़ा टाइम लो, efforts लगाओ. अवनीश, that was long back. अभी तो मेरी अपनी स्टूडेंट का JRF है 71.33. सुकीर्ति, you yourself are 3 times qualified from online batch. He's Avnish, one of my brilliant student. अवनीश का इंटरव्यू पेंडिंग है, अभी तक अवनीश का इंटरव्यू एक बार भी नहीं हो पाया है. There are so many students who have qualified. I couldn't do interview last 2 months because of medical issues, then some other issues. I couldn't actually get proper time. But now I have to fill all those blank things, void. I have to fill that void. We'll be working. See, this is my new book. ये खरीदा है मैंने नया. I have to read this new book. What is this book? Violence in Literature and Media. This is part of culture studies. Media theory. Haryana Public Service Commission, HPSC has a topic media theory. It will be the part of culture studies and media theory. Violence in Literature and Media. An anthology of critical inquiries. This is another one. Partition Literature, an anthology. One of my student, he came to me and he had this book. So he asked me, sir, which book is important, which particular thing is important for NET exam. So when I went through the glossary, I just told that person that only Toba takes in. Just one work is important for NET. But then when I go through the introduction of the book, I bought it. क्योंकि मुझे भी पढ़ना है. For more knowledge, not for NET. I don't read things for NET now. If you want to top KVS exam, you don't have to read separately. Just make sure that English literature you have prepared for NET level. Paper 1 is really good. आपका जो जनरल पेपर है वो अच्छा होना चाहिए. Vandana, divide your timings. 2 hours British literature, 2 hours paper 1. So if you are studying for 4-5 hours, you can divide like this. Maybe 3 hours British literature, 1 hour paper 1. Divide it. Second thing, the another difference should be when to read, when to write. Sometimes students, sometimes they read for 15 minutes, then 15 minutes they are writing. No. First read, maybe for 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, just read, underline things. Then you have underlined certain things, highlighted certain things, then you switch to write. Especially when you are feeling sleepy. Go to your table and chair, start writing. Hi Madiha. Madiha, I have not seen the gate paper, so I will not be able to give any cutoff. YouTube पे व्यूज़ के चक्कर में झूठा कट ऑफ नहीं दे सकता मैंने देखा ही नहीं है पेपर अभी तक, तो आई कैन नॉट गो फॉर एनी कट ऑफ. तो जो भी यूट्यूब पे बोल रहा है उसका देख लेना. हाउ मच फॉर वर्ल्ड लिटरेचर? वर्ल्ड लिटरेचर यार कोई नॉर्मल चीज नहीं है. वर्ल्ड लिटरेचर, वर्ल्ड लिटरेचर. व्हाट इज हाउ मच? नॉट हाउ मच. Prepare world literature writers. They are asking questions from Sri Lankan writers, Sri Lankan diaspora. How many of you remember the names of writers from Sri Lankan diaspora? Anybody? Anybody who remembers Jan Martel? Anybody who remembers Michel Ondaatje? Nihal De Silva? ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे पेपर में. पेपर में क्वेश्चन आएगा, a brown man's journey through Western civilization. A brown man's journey through Western civilization has been written by. सोचो, बताओ, who has written that? A brown man's journey through Western civilization. पेपर में ऐसे क्वेश्चन आते हैं. Is there an Indian way of thinking? Non-fiction. पेपर में ऐसे क्वेश्चन आते हैं. Naipaul's India and Mine. This is written by Nassim Ezekiel. ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. My job is to prepare my students with something that they do not know. I don't teach basic things which is available. वो तो वैसे भी हमारा काम है. My main responsibility is to teach my student which is not available in market guide books, normal books, and which is repeatedly asked in exam. Yes, Vandana, very good. Do you know there was a writer and he got divorced? India's first official divorced writer. The writer who had first official divorce. Harindranath Chattopadhyay, married to Kamala Devi, founder of All India Women's Conference. Harindranath Chattopadhyay, a great writer. His contribution, he has also played a role in the movie, Rajesh Khanna की movie बावर्ची. ये सब पढ़ना है आपको. कृपा बाई स्नातिधानम, ये पढ़ना है. No need to read complete novels. Just read main crux. Plot पढ़ो, theme पढ़ो, characters पढ़ो. Plot, theme, if possible, motive and characters. Whatever you are reading, see, it is not possible to read the complete story. So what you do, read plot, read theme, read motive and characters. 4 things are enough. When you read a story, first thing to be noted down. First of all, see the setting of the story. For example, R.K. Narayan, Malgudi, Thomas Hardy, Wessex. So see the setting of the story. Second, starting scene is very important. What is happening in the first opening scene? This was a question. What happens in Alchemist in the opening scene? Lovewit. Why Lovewit left the city? This was the question of NET exam. Opening scene, very important. Hero, heroine, main villain. 3 characters. Hero, heroine, villain. Then 2 more characters. Maybe fool, maybe hero's best friend, heroine's best friend. 2 more important characters. Technically 5 characters. Then anything which is unique. कोई unique चीज. For example, Aaron's killing in Titus Andronicus. Aaron is buried half in the ground and given an inhuman punishment. तो कोई ऐसा reference जो अलग हो, सबसे different reference. Bussola, Duchess of Malfi, unique reference. Malvolio in 12th Night, unique reference. Focus on that thing. Then the ending scene. Ending scene, who dies at the end, how the problem is solved, if there is a riddle, if there is a trouble in the story, how that is solved, if there are disguises, if there is some other character, like there are dogs are characters. 2 Gentlemen of Verona, Crab is a character. These questions have been asked. So this is what you have to remember. Then themes, motive. What is theme? Identity crisis, women emancipation, colonialism, patriarchy, Marxism, or what is exactly the theme? Conflict in religion, conflict between the generation gap, cultural shock, themes, motives. And once you're done with it, read those 3-4 characters in detail. So when you read those characters in detail, you get to know more things. और आपको और चीजें पता चलेंगी. जैसे सपोज आपको पूछे, सपोज दे आस्क यू हु इज द मोस्ट विलेनस कैरेक्टर इन शेक्सपियर. सो आउट ऑफ ऑल द शेक्सपियरियन विलन, हु इज एक्चुअली द मेन विलन? कौन सबसे ज्यादा खतरनाक? सो सम पीपल वुड से शाइलॉक, बट टेक्निकली शाइलॉक डजंट गेट एनीबॉडी किल्ड. देन इट्स इयागो. शाइलॉक हैड अ डायरेक्ट रीजन ऑफ हेट्रेड. कौन ज्यादा खतरनाक है? हु इज मोर? यू नो, दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ assertion reason. Shylock had a direct hate because of religious issue, Jew and Christian. But Iago, Iago is a, uh, क्या बोले उसका हम, he was a person roaming around Othello, praising him, showing that he's a good man, but he was actually plotting against Othello. So Iago is most dangerous because he's smiling, he's around them. People don't know that this man is actually the villain and he's playing that role. So the man who breaks the trust of Othello and the one who cheats everyone, he is the main villain. But if they say the most brutal villain, then you have to take reference of Titus Andronicus. Temora is one of the most brutal villain. These kind of characters, yeah, you have to remember this thing. Sometimes they ask questions in exam, tricky questions. Feminist reference of King Lear. Do you know there are 3 female characters in King Lear? Goneril, Regan, Cordelia. None of them is a weak character. Shakespeare's feminist work, none of them is a weak character. ये आपको याद रखना है. Charles Dickens, Uriah Heep is the best villain. Charles Dickens, Uriah Heep is called the best villain. Who is the most favorite character of Charles Dickens? David Copperfield. He himself has written this. That in all my kids, one kid is very close to my heart, and that is David Copperfield. ये सब चीजें याद रखनी है. Solution of CUET PZ will be given to you once I receive the paper. I do not have the paper. Paper has not been uploaded. जैसे ही paper आएगा, I'll upload that. Those who are watching it first time, please subscribe the channel. You will get a lot of content. You can also watch videos of our toppers. आप toppers की वीडियो देखोगे, आपको उनका strategy पता लगेगी. You can see their strategy. There are so many people, they have qualified NET in 1 month, 22 days, 20 days. Watch their real story. These people have given us the interview. They will tell you what was their routine. Many of them are married women, they have kids. Many of them are working. Many of them are single daughters in a village area, not allowed to go out, but they have qualified. Watch their stories. आपको पता चलेगा टाइम टेबल क्या है, कैसे पढ़ना है. UGC NET topper Sukirti's video, watch it. And those who want to qualify, ये मेरे को आपको एज ए टीचर भी बोलना है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू. गूगल ड्राइव कोर्स हमने बंद कर दिया था. We stopped taking admission in Google Drive course, but then a lot of students, especially our old online batch students, they were requesting to join Google Drive course, so the admissions are being taken again. If you really want to qualify in June or maybe in December, Google Drive course is the best thing for you. Offline batch, दिल्ली का ऑफलाइन बैच आपको घर बैठे मिलेगा. यू विल हैव द ऑफलाइन बैच स्टैंडर्ड. आपको पता है कौन कौन से राइटर्स पढ़ रहे होते हैं, वो किसी ने सुने नहीं होते हैं. ठीक है. सी, आपका बेनिफिट मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूँ. एज ए टीचर आई शुड नॉट से दिस, आई नो, बट द रियलिटी इज देयर इज एन ऑफर गोइंग ऑन. देयर इज क्लियरली एन ऑफर गोइंग ऑन. What you will pay in offline batch is a big fees, 52,700, 5 months, and then hostel fees 10,000 per month average, total 1,20,000 around. Same thing is being given to you in 35,000, and that is also extra duration. It will be valid till December. अगर आप ज्वाइन करोगे गूगल ड्राइव कोर्स, आपको दिसंबर तक वैलिड है. We are going to close it because that is offline batch. Okay, we have to, see, if we have offline batch this price, why would we give same thing in 35,000 and that also for extra duration? It is to promote. So I'm telling you, this is the right chance, because you know what, July, the month of July, after June, we all know that a lot of fresh students, those who have done post graduation, they will come and join. So there will be no small fees and extra duration. And if you have missed that, at the time you'll have to pay more than this particular fees. तो ये आपको एक सजेशन दे रहा हूँ, आपके लिए सबसे बेस्ट है. इलेक्शन भी होने वाले हैं, वैकेंसीज वगैरह भी आ जाएंगी. गो फॉर इट. माई स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम ओडिशा, अद्वैता, हैज जॉइंड गवर्नमेंट जॉब. अद्वैता का इंटरव्यू है. शी क्वालिफाइड नेट, शी क्वालिफाइड ओडिशा SSB. नाउ शी इज सर्विंग इन अ गवर्नमेंट जॉब. I think 2 or 3 days back she had a first day in the government job. I will bring her interview once again for you. Life is a fight. There are so many people, they are ready to grab your chance. Life is a fight. There are so many people, they are ready to grab your chance. We get students from Delhi University, Jamia. I have seen many students, they are coming from rich families, from University of Delhi, they have good knowledge, they just come, sit, prepare, qualify, and they get advantage in universities. What about the small town student? What about the student sitting in a village with no help at all? That's what I'm telling you. I have faced those things. I was in a village, clueless. I didn't know what to read. No guide at all. That's what I'm telling you. I've done my double JRF. I know it can be qualified. UGC NET इतना tough नहीं है. Problem is we do not know the real syllabus. Once you know the real syllabus, once somebody has taught you, once somebody has explained, you can qualify. अगर आप खुद सोचो, आपको सारे कॉन्सेप्ट में क्लियर कर दूं, सिर्फ पढ़ना आपको है, तो पढ़ तो सकते हो. यू हैव योर हार्ड वर्क. आप हार्ड वर्क आराम से कर सकते हो. Yesterday I posted a status. A student texted me. I was in a village and you made me qualified. I said, no, it's you, Eklavya. Eklavya, it's your hard work. I teach everybody same thing. You have to work hard. So when you do that, you get it. मीनाक्षी देखो, मीनाक्षी ने JRF किया हुआ है नीचे कमेंट में. Read the comment. Meenakshi has commented. Avnish was there 3 times net from online batch. I am telling you this thing. This is a fight. This is a competition. And there are people who are going to take your chance. They are fighting for it. They are working hard. So don't miss that. I know Meenakshi. I know you. You are from your online batch, JRF. देखो tough time है. Once you are qualified, you have your own library like this. Money live sessions will start in next 2-3 days. We are done with my studio setup, everything. Wi-Fi connection is required. I'm going for Geo Air Fiber. My Airtel Extreme was there, but then I felt that Airtel Extreme Fiber, these guys are not taking me seriously. You know, some classes got disturbed. I called the local guy. I said, see, I have to take classes. My classes are getting disturbed. Please make sure my Wi-Fi is uninterrupted. But he was like, हाँ भैया आएंगे देखेंगे. So I was like, ठीक है. If I have to pay, I'll give it to Geo Air Fiber. So कल या आज शाम तक भी बोला था उसने, but कल तक Geo Air Fiber लग जाएगा. So we will start our live classes. Rajni, one of my student was in 62 years age that qualified, and I told that man not to join me. I said, sir, please मत join करो. आपकी फीस और अगर मैंने ली मुझे शाप लग जाएगा आपका. I don't want to take your curse. Please sir, I cannot show you all those fake dreams. I said, yes, you can qualify, but 62 years age, your memory will not work. So I really don't want to. Then he was like, see, I don't care. I have lived the life, so I know about chances of failure, success and everything. I want to take my chance. He qualified. He was damn good in maths, reasoning, teaching aptitude, research aptitude, plus he was habitual of reading literature. He taught in graduation. So British history was already on his steps. See how things work. When you start, things work. Things go in your favor. That's what I'm telling you. So you can start. 42 is not an age. 42 कोई age थोड़ी होती है. 42 is not an age. And moreover, we are literature people. Our age depends on our heart. दिल से जितने जवान है उतने जवान हम. जो हमारा दिल है वो हमें जवान रखता है. Yes, if you join Google Drive course, you will get from zero level. Those who want to see how Google Drive course works, Age of Chaucer part 1, part 2, part 3, it's uploaded on my same channel. This is offline batch class. Today I completed metaphysical poetry and Indian literature. Now I'll be dealing with Indian aesthetics and John Milton. Next class, Indian aesthetics, John Milton. After Indian aesthetics, I will teach Indian modern theatre. Have you heard about Ratan Thiyam? I will teach Gurucharan Das, Ratan Thiyam. I will teach Pearl Padmasi. सुना है आप लोगों ने नाम? Pearl Padmasi is called the mother of Indian theatre. I'll teach that. Remember Munna Bhai MBBS? His mother, Rohini Hatangidi. I will teach that. Have you seen Salman Khan's movie, Jai Ho? The woman who played Salman Khan's mother's role, Nadira Babbar, I will teach her. Yahudi ki ladki. I will teach you all those things. Girish Karnad, Mahesh Dattani, Badal Sarkar, Vijay Tendulkar. Along with these people, there are so many others. Prakash Raja, very important writer. Deenabandhu Mitra, very important writer. Arvind God, Utpal Dutt. Yeah, Nisarg, I have to do more. मुझे और पढ़ना है. You won't believe मैं पढ़ने के लिए ना मैं देखो this is one of my most precious book. This one. I'm dealing with this. I attended some conferences also in JNU. I'm dealing with this. The Bloomsbury Handbook of Post-Humanism. This one. See. Rosendal Thompson, Jacob Wamberg, University of Art and History, Denmark. I'm studying these people. So, see, knowledge has given me an identity. So, obviously, I have to study more and more. Rajni, please watch a video of my student from Karnataka. She was from science background. She had 2 kids. She was working as a school teacher, qualified with 99 plus percentile. And that also from online batch. अब उनका वीडियो देखना. आई एम मिसिंग हर नेम. उनका नाम नहीं मुझे याद आ रहा है. बट शी इज फ्रॉम कर्नाटका. वॉच दैट वीडियो. यू कैन ड्रॉप मी अ मैसेज, फॉरवर्ड यू. देयर आर सो वन मोर. एक और लड़की है, हिना नाम है शायद. हिना. 2 kids working in a beauty parlor, qualified net 2 times. Both of these times are 98 percentile, 99 percentile. Watch those people. Watch their videos. There are so many videos. I believe in posting videos. Once I saw that some people are posting, okay, he's my student, she's my student. So it is easy. Check somebody's Facebook, download one photo, post it. This is my JRF. So I started posting real videos, real interviews. Talk to those kids, talk to those students, see their journey, their passion, their hard work. Many of those stories inspire me. उनमें से कई कहानियां ऐसी जो मुझे इंस्पायर करती हैं. एक लड़की है जम्मू कश्मीर से, विधि करके, विधि शर्मा. उसका वीडियो देखो आप. The day her mother died, she went to attempt the exam, qualified. From Tamil Nadu, if you want to join the class, drop me a WhatsApp. 88. Write down my number. 88-102-89637. You can replay the video again from here. 88-102-89637. Few days back, I was in Tamil Nadu, the area called Tiruvannamalai. I was doing dhyan. For 3 days, I was there in Raman Ashram. And I also did the puja of Lord Shiva in Annamalai temple. I think I've posted a YouTube short about that. अगर CUET कंफर्म क्वालिफाई करना है तो नेट के लेवल पे पढ़ो. Narendra, you're asking me a question about CUTPZ. Utsuk, you're asking me about this. If you really want to go to Delhi University and JNU, then go for net level preparation. Nandini का वीडियो देखा. She is in Delhi University. I'm guiding her. Deepak, I'm guiding her. Kinjal, I'm guiding her. Why? Because they are going for net now. अब वो net qualify करेंगे. Kinjal is in JNU. Deepak is in DU. Nandini is in DU. Saurav is in DU. So prepare the best. Even in this particular CUET-PZ, I have many students who are from Delhi University background. They are going to nail it again. Can't afford DU? Don't say that. It's okay. You qualify CUET-PZ. If you face problem, I will connect you to some NGO run by University of Delhi professors. Some of them are my known. They will help you. Don't worry. But just qualify first. जिसको JRF चाहिए, I want JRF. Yes, why not? But Ekta, tell me this thing. Are you studying enough for JRF? पागलपन है क्या वो JRF वाला? Madness है क्या? Do you have that madness? Do you have that पागलपन for your JRF? Why not? क्यों नहीं होगा? Day before yesterday, I scolded my students. Day before yesterday, I asked them some questions, rapid fire questions from the last day class. Only few of them answered, others were clueless. And I clearly told them that you guys are not working hard for JRF. If you're preparing like this, trust me, you will not get net, you will not get JRF. I told those guys on the face that there are so many students, they are working very hard and they will beat you. You think I'm studying for 4 hours and you're going to compete somebody who's studying for 8 hours. Imagine what will be the value, and especially when you're in online batch, offline batch. अगर 10 बार नेट क्वालिफाइड से पढ़ने के बाद नेट नहीं हो रहा तो सोचने की बात है. I motivated those guys. I told I'm going to nail the exam again in June. Are you going to study? Will you complete each and everything that I will give you as homework? They promised me. They reformed today. आज अच्छे आंसर्स आए. Money, if you have missed 4 net exam, time to check where actually you are missing. What is that most important thing that you are not completing? Google Drive courses are live classes and recorded classes, but it is a fresh class. Google Drive class, in the morning you will get the fresh class. Same fresh class, once you are done, it will be recorded and given to you. Simple. If you are working, you are not able to watch the live class, which is the fresh class. Okay. Then the same class you will get in the evening. But it is fresh class. It is not recorded 3 months back. Fresh topic. You can save the date today and you can watch my last 2-3 days lectures. You'll see my beard and all. I was supposed to go for some grooming, but I was like, I'm just a teacher. I'm not a hero. I have to teach, not to look good. Nisarg, put your all efforts and synchronize it. Follow a pattern. Make a timetable. पहले timetable बनाओ. ये भी बहुत बड़ा problem है that students do not have timetable. Tufan, I know about you. You have got the net, I know. Devi, you can just WhatsApp me on 8810289637. Soon we will start the classes. We'll start dealing with topics, new topics, electronic literature. I will be teaching you electronic literature. So if you are a new student, subscribe this channel so that there are some topics which are unknown to you. You will be at least knowing those topics. I will put a lot of content on the channel also. So make sure that you just subscribe and go for the bell icon. So you'll get the notifications. Thank you, Ekta. And I'm above this thing. How do I I don't care. What I care is my knowledge. I have to make sure that whatever I'm guiding you is worthy. It's important. Pratiksha, I know you. Pratiksha has texted me. I know you. Trushar, you can WhatsApp me 8810289637. Utsuk, I am buddy, I am on salary. I'm getting good salary. I'm on salary. PG करना ही पड़ेगा obviously. Without PG, आप assistant. You cannot become assistant professor without PG, NET and PhD. But at least NET and PGs are compulsory. Only PhD, they say that it is enough for government job. It is an election stunt. Let the election get done. They will simply say no. NET is important. NET is required. Only PhD will not help. M.H. Abraham book, it's good. But one of my favorite book is Chris Baldick. I don't know if I have it with me or I would have shown it to you. Chris Baldick. Maybe I'll show it to you someday. Chris Baldick. This is also one of my favorite work. These works are on my table. Post-colonial approaches to literature. Text, context, theory. But please don't buy these things because Vineet Sir has it, okay? These books are not for NET. They are above level. Pooja, you just joined. How can I just recall 40 minutes again? Just watch it from starting. Don't worry. Once it is registered, you can upload it, watch it. See, if you are working and you are not getting enough time to make notes, then you should order notes. Sometimes students ask me, sir, I can't afford, sir, it's costly. I borrowed 20,000, and that also 8 to 10 years back for my preparation. Please, first of all, try to understand this. Nobody is going to take care of you. Why are you waiting for somebody's shoulder? कोई help नहीं करेगा. क्यों करेगा? If I tell my boss reduce fees, every second person would say that. They are not listening. Nobody is going to listen. What you have to do is, it's your fight. It is your dream. You have to fight for it. I have seen students, they work hard, they arrange, they save, they come back. I've seen students selling land, coming and qualifying. जयंत तो उड़ीसा से, उसने क्वालिफाई किया था, जमीन बेच गया था. सबसे पहली चीज अपनी सैलरी से जमीन छुड़वाई. ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं. I've seen girls selling gold and coming back to study. Why? Because it is an investment. Costly coffee, movies, shoes, dress. 6 महीने महंगी कॉफी मत पीना, 6 महीने सिनेमा हॉल में मूवी मत देखना. But once you're qualified, you're qualified. This is the point. We don't understand where to invest, where not. 6 महीने 2 कपड़े बहुत हैं. 2 clothes are enough for 6 months. But once qualified, look at me. I didn't have enough amount to take proper tea and eating. I used to think that this plate is of 20 rupees, this plate is of 25. Which one should I eat? Now I'm wearing a watch which is of 25,000. So how the time changed? How? Your hard work pays. I borrowed 20,000. I didn't wait for it, that because I had age, I had energy, and I was supposed to qualify immediately. एक औरत ने मुझे मैसेज किया, सर आई हैव गिवन 11 अटेम्प्ट्स, आई एम नॉट क्वालिफाइड. आई सेड मैम व्हाई डिडंट यू जॉइन समवेयर? कहीं तो पढ़ते. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कम टू मी, go to anybody, anyone at JRF, go. If you find anybody, you're coming from University of Delhi, go. But tell me, 9 attempts. I said, ma'am, how many years you wasted? Sir, 4.5 years. Why didn't you join? Sir, the things were costly. How much? 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. What is the value of 4 years and the 20,000 to 2 lakhs? Chalo. Sometimes you don't make the right choice. Why people are going for IAS paying 2 lakhs? एक सिग्नेचर में 25 लाख आ जाता है वहां पे. I should not say this on camera, but reality है ये. It is reality. जो 2 लाख लगा के पढ़ने जाता है ना दिल्ली में, वो एक सिग्नेचर में, और अगर ईमानदारी से भी काम करे तो भी पर मंथ 2 लाख 2.5 लाख. कितने लोग सल्यूट मारने आते हैं, दिवाली पे 25 किलो देसी घी आ जाएगा बिना बोले. तो ये आपके ऊपर है. You want big things. Are you ready for sacrifice? And if you say no, so I am not able to do that. Thousands of others are doing that. They will sit in same competition. Where you will think about syllabus, others have revised that syllabus. Where you do not know the syllabus, others have prepared that syllabus with all the notes. Who will qualify? ये जंग है. इस जंग में जिसके पास ज्यादा बंदूकें होंगी, जिसके पास ज्यादा तोप होगी, वो जीतेगा. नेपोलियन ने कहा था, भगवान उनके साथ है जिनके पास बड़ी तोप होती है. तो लड़ने जा रहे हो, तोप लेके जाओ. ये मत सोचो हाँ ठीक है देखते हैं 4,000 के लिए मैंने नहीं पढ़ा. 6 महीने खराब हो गए तो वापस आएंगे. वंस यू क्वालिफाइड, व्हाट इज योर गवर्नमेंट सैलरी? मिनिमम 70,000 स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट 1 लाख. तो मंथली 70,000 चाहिए, 1 लाख 1 लाख चाहिए. यू वांट 1 लाख मंथली. लेकिन हम नोट्स के लिए 10,000 नहीं लगाना चाहते, क्लास के लिए 12,000 नहीं लगाना चाहते. वाई एम बाइंग कॉस्टली बुक्स? वाई? देयर आर सो मेनी नेट JRF, but they do not have this collection. They do not study like me. So people say, okay, Vineet Sir is Vineet Sir. His teacher's good. Why? Because I know my name, my identity, this thing. It's all given by books. The man who was struggling in the local buses, I have 2 SUVs. आपने देखा ना? थार खरीद ली मैंने 4x4. कोई जरूरत नहीं थी घर में. और मुझे पता है थार किसी काम की नहीं है. It's only a couple car. कहाँ से आ रहा है इतना? एक बार आंखें काली की हैं. I gave my best. I worked hard. I fought for that life. I have fought for this life. So fight it. Give your 100%. यज्ञ है ये, आहुति देनी पड़ेगी. You will have to do Om. Efforts, yes. Sleep, yes. Rest, yes. Sacrifices, drop. Then you get the result. रावण सर काट काट के दे देता था. Ravan used to cut his head. Then only he got the immortality from Lord Shiva, that okay, you have the nectar here. That's what I want to say. If you have guts, then only you will be ruling. राजा बनना किस्मत से नहीं होता, राजा बनने के लिए राजा का दम होना चाहिए, और वो अपने आप नहीं आएगा. पुट योर एफर्ट्स. चलो गाइज, enough for today. See you all. May God bless you. Those who want to contact me, you can drop me a WhatsApp on 88 102 89637. Till then, take care. Bye bye. God bless you.